Hello, my name is Manitowoc, Territory Service Manager for Manitowoc Ice Company. Territory that I cover is going to be the Northeast, basically everything from Virginia to Maine is a territory I cover, eastern half of Canada. I'm here today to kind of show you some of the old legacy ice machines we do have. We've got ourselves a Indigo ice machine, and we've got this machine that is not turning on, right? So we come up to one of our machines and we press the power button to see if the power button will turn the ice machine on. As we're pressing this power button, we're finding out, hey, it's not reacting, it's not doing anything. Basically, we got an ice machine that's fully capable of making ice, but it's now disabled. Of course, into our NXT machine, the newest machine, we do have a different bypass for that. But this one, what I'm gonna show you today is I'm gonna show you how to diagnose this problem to say, hey, do I have a problem with my circuit board, the cord, or maybe even my main circuit board? So what I'd like to show you here, a close-up view inside here at my circuit board. We've got the control panel already off. We see our micro and our display light green. They're both flashing. Now, I don't care if they're flashing together, alternate, as long as it's flashing like a turn signal. It's the only thing that I'm really caring about. So that's telling me that this board is it is communicating through its cord all the way down here to this main circuit board down here at the display. However, you can see I'm pressing the power button. Nothing's reacting, nothing's turning it on at all. So I'm gonna show you real quick here how we can take this off, and then of course, we can go ahead and do the bypass on our machine. So I'm gonna get myself a Phillips screwdriver. I already pre-taken out some of the screws just to make this go a little quicker. I'm gonna take out this last screw that holds it in place. I've now got my cord completely loose. As you look at the very back, you're gonna see where the cord that goes all the way up and plugs into your main circuit board plugs in. I'm also going to notice that there's going to be 4 screws that are going to be located here. So I'm going to take these 4 screws out. Now also, I'm going to make sure I leave on my cord that goes back up to the circuit board. That is going to be important. Now, that's going to be important, of course, for the jumping out process. Probably should have taken these screws out, shouldn't I? Again, we're just about towards the end, getting the last, next to last screw out here. Once I do get that out, I can remove off the back of my cover plate, which will gain access to the what's called the LCD board that's actually got the screen that's on it. Now remember, whatever you do during this process, do not disconnect this cord and do not disconnect it upstairs at your main circuit board. As you start to pull this back cover plate off, you carefully just wiggle it off, just slide it back. And of course, you're going to see this ribbon cable that plugs into the circuit board. You're going to pop this off, and this ribbon cable we're going to leave off, right? Because now that disables this touchpad from this main circuit board. Now what I can do, get myself a piece of thermostat wire or jumper wire here. We're just going to be using a pin clip. As I look in here at my circuit board, I'm going to see 3 pins that come off of the side. So I'm going to look at the circuit board basically facing it like this to where my ribbon cable is going to be facing towards me. Now, I do have vision problems, so I am going to move my glasses down like I'm an old man. I'm going to count over from the 3rd pin over to the right. Going from left to right, I'm going to count 3, and then the very last pin is going to be the 6th pin. So holding this as still as I possibly can, I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3. I am going to jump this pin, so I can hold it still. And then I'm going to count over to my 6th pin. And then, of course, the machine is going to power up. So this is how you can power up your old Indigo, old legacy machines that do have, of course, this is what it's going to look like on your display. You do have the aerial directional keys, on the check key, the menu key. If you do have this type, this is the way that you're going to be able to energize your machine. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and for Manitowoc, Wisconsin, thank you and your support in Manitowoc.